I be tripping like they left me in the sun. All they talking back, them niggas, they
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back. It's the 545 podcast. I'm your host, J Rod, and I'm with.
Your co-host, Archangel from the Pleasure Pack.
And this is episode 2 of the 545 podcast. We just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the last one. We got a lot of support and appreciation from it, and we appreciate that. So thank you for watching that shit.
Yeah, we did get a lot of support, and that's so cool. I'm very happy about that. Thank you for everyone who watched the first one, who's going to watch this one.
Yeah, and I also have never been complimented on my voice, or like someone's never said like, oh, I like listening to you talk, and I was just like, oh, thanks.
That's pretty cool. That's a good compliment. That's like something I tell my girlfriend in like 7th grade.
Yeah, and then somebody said that you should do ASMR.
Yeah, I'll start my own ASMR channel
You got to give them a little preview now, because there are some people that are asking for it. So you gotta give them a little something. Here we go. Here's Drew's first ASMR.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, meow.
Pause.
Okay, that's all you're getting for now.
Okay, he's gonna definitely work on that for when he puts it on his own channel. But shouts out to the girl that asked for that.
No, shouts out to the banana ASMR girl, 'cause she's so hot. Every time I show somebody that or watch that, she just looks so much hotter.
That's crazy. But yeah, thank you
to anybody who watched or
the
just
first
tried to
podcast.
or gave it a chance. That's super cool.
Yeah, we like doing this, and we hope that you guys keep liking this.
Yeah, this is really fun to do, and it is cool that people like to listen. That's why I kind of wanted to do a second one fast, because
People like that one. They probably want more, so we gotta keep it up, supply and demand.
Yeah,
for the viewers.
Yeah, people actually liked it, so kind of want to give people a better perspective of us too, first of all, before we have other people on.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about since the last podcast, which has almost been like a week. I don't know.
I think it's been like exactly a week.
Really? Okay,
yeah, that's
so
crazy.
Since then, everything that we talked about on that podcast, a lot has happened since then, as in like
A week.
Yeah, like what we've done in the studio and stuff like that.
Yeah, in that week so far, we found a place for our Halloween party.
So that's going down.
Yeah. Then we lost the place for our Halloween party, and then today I found another place for our Halloween party. So hopefully this place
we're
is
doing
good.
the best we can with the time that we have. So just wait on it. It'll happen.
Yeah, it'll happen. It's gonna be fun. No matter what we do, it's gonna be fun. We'll make it a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what else? We're still planning the same music video. Can't say too much about it.
No, can't talk about it, but we're going to be getting on that really soon.
Yeah, and you'll see that at the party,
mixtape
hopefully.
release party, yeah. We're hoping.
Yeah, the mixtape release party. Shouts out to the guy letting us use his house. I don't even know who it is yet.
Yeah, but shouts out to that guy.
Yeah, shouts out to CJ. You know who you are.
But yeah, well, on the second podcast, let's just change things up, and let's just ask each other some questions, so like to like let the viewers get to know us a little better. For those of them that don't really know us on a personal level. Yeah,
okay. You want to start off then?
If you're down with that.
Yeah, I'm totally down with that.
All right, I got a question. When did you start DJing?
When did I start DJing?
When did you start DJing?
Wow, that's a really good question. That's weird that no one ever asked me that in the first place. But I first started DJing in 3rd grade. Anybody who went to Liddell Elementary in 3rd grade knows, or hopefully they probably don't know. They probably don't remember. I DJ'd when I was in 3rd grade, the talent show. I DJ'd and
that's hella dope.
And like my act wasn't to be the DJ, but my thing was to play music for like 2 of my friends that were double dutching, because double dutching was cool at the time.
I remember.
Yeah. So I was just DJing a set for like their 10-minute double dutch thing.
That's crazy.
Like, and then they let me like DJ all through break too, like a little like morning break we had.
That's funny.
And if I can remember correctly, I think some songs in my set were like Run DMC. And then I had like I Like to Move It from Madagascar was in there.
God.
I think Jump In was in there, like the theme song from that movie. Yeah.
That's crazy. 3rd grade, that's wild.
Yeah, my dad used to DJ, so that's how I got into it.
That's cool.
And then, yeah, I kind of just did it here and there for fun. And then I didn't take it seriously, like want to get good and play for people till 8th grade. I got booked for my first party in 7th grade. So yeah, and that party was like a high school graduation party for like some really hot girl.
Damn.
That my dad like was friends with her dad or something, and she liked like EDM. So she was like, come play house music at my house for my graduation party. And I was like, let's get it.
Your 8th grade self was like, yeah.
I was so scared though. I remember I didn't have speakers, and I like plugged into their what is it, like surround sound in their house because they're like super rich.
God.
And I didn't have a table either, and I had my mixer on a what's it called, ironing board with a tablecloth on it. And that was my first party I ever DJ'd.
That's crazy.
And I remember like one of the songs I played was what's like that Afrojack song that's like super popular? Fuck, I don't remember. Take Over Control by Afrojack.
Oh, okay.
That was like my like peak song of the night. Like I was saving that song for the whole night.
That was your 128.
Yeah, that was it. That was probably at 128. Shouts out, we are your friends. Love you,
funny.
Zac Efron.
That's funny. That's cool though. That's interesting.
Okay, I have a question for you then.
Okay.
Since like in our circle, I'm known for DJing. I feel like you're known for like videography, recording, camera shit, right?
Yeah, for the most part, for the past like year almost that I've been doing this, but yeah, videography type of stuff. The guy with the camera at all the parties is normally how I get recognized.
Yeah, which is
something like that.
Yeah, which is a pretty cool title.
Yeah, I mean it is. It's cool. I'm glad that I started doing it because we didn't have anybody in the group really recording what we did.
Yeah, and
or documenting it.
There's so many moments when I wish we did, like through our entire life of everything we've been doing.
Yeah, it's crazy though because now we have a lot of memories that are out there and that we're like holding on to that we can look back on later on in life.
Okay, so my question is, what like inspired you to even want to pick up a camera then? Because when I first met you and we became friends, like you didn't have a camera or anything like that. Like this is a fairly new thing for us.
I was just a part of the group, but I wanted to be like a part of it. I wanted to be like someone in the group that had like a title or that had something to do that would contribute to the group, and I thought that'd be pretty cool since we didn't have anybody that was like a videographer, didn't have anybody who like recorded our parties, that if I like just picked up the camera and took over that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool how you saw like something like that was missing from the bigger picture.
I just tried to take it over and then like kept it going, and everybody started liking the videos. I mean, we did at least, but it's just that's kind of how it started, because before a year ago, like I had no thoughts of like being a videographer, picking up a camera, recording my friends and stuff like that.
Like, okay, like what was like the inspiration? Like, okay, you saw that was there, but like what even gave you the idea to be like, wow, like we should be recording this?
I watch a lot of YouTube, and I have a lot of like YouTubers that I like look up to, and I'm like, wow, like I wanted to be like them. And also like Cole Bennett shooting like the music videos in the hip hop scene in 2018.
Yeah, if you haven't seen a Cole Bennett video, you're probably living under a rock.
You're out of the loop. You're under a rock. You need to check out a Cole Bennett video.
A nice shirt.
Thanks. I'm always repping. But yeah, he's a huge inspiration for me. I've always wanted to like try to make music videos like that, because like his shit is just crazy to me. Some of the stuff that he's done with the rappers that you listen to that were like so underground.
Okay. Yeah. True.
Before they blew up.
Yeah.
And then like because of him they blew up and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like what I remember like some of the first Cole Bennett videos I saw, but what are some of the first ones you saw that were like, wow, maybe
the little Pump Smoke Purple one. I think it's
Ski Mask.
Yeah. That
really?
one.
That was the first one?
That was one of them, I think.
Speed Racer, Warhol.
Yeah, definitely. The Catch Me Outside one's obviously a good one.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
That one's really new too.
The Polari one.
Lark Kelly.
Yeah, that one's sick.
That's like one of the best music videos ever.
That one's so crazy with the rose petals and the roses in the water, bro.
Yeah, that's like anyone who hasn't seen Polari, Lark Kelly,
directed by Cole Bennett,
watch that music video because it's so
such a good music video. It's
like,
so dope.
That video like captures the feeling of that song so well.
It does, because if you don't appreciate that song, you just have to. Like that's a song that like touched our souls in 2016, the summer of 2016. Like that was the theme song. That was my theme song.
That's like a staple song for us. Like, we play that at every party.
Like,
played it every show. We still play that song all the time.
Anytime I hear that song, I just think of the summer of 2016 after we graduated high school. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, that song's probably gonna stick with you forever now.
And that was a pivotal time in my life, and I would say our lives.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That like all that dude's videos kind of inspired you. I think that's cool.
Yeah, because I was just like, that's crazy. Like, if I could do that, like, that'd be insane. And like, I'm trying my best. I'm out here.
Yeah, it's
working on a music video currently,
Yeah.
and you guys should see it soon.
So your second official video?
It would be, yeah. Well, this would be my first, like, actually, like, shooting on a date, like,
Yeah.
on set type of
Okay.
deal.
Thought of that.
Because the other one was all just like parties, threw a
Yeah.
bunch of clips together.
Which is still cool. And people still love that video.
Yeah.
That video is still
Ooh,
going
if you
up
haven't
too.
checked out the Ooey video, check that shit out. It's going up as we speak.
Yeah, shameless plug. Big time.
It's dope.
Yeah, that video is so cool. I still can't believe how you did some of that stuff. Like put some of that stuff together.
It's crazy. Well, yeah, that was a
It's
good
crazy.
question. But let's see, another one for you. Do you remember your like first party? Like, do you remember your first big party? The one like, is there a certain party that you remember that just like was huge, and it just stands out in your head?
Oh, there's so many. Like,
But like towards the beginning.
in
Like,
the
what was one of the
beginning?
first like huge ones that were like crazy?
There's so many. I'm trying to remember some of the first parties I ever DJ'd because there's just like so many different categories. Like the first party I ever, like real party I ever think I DJ'd was probably Simba's, 16th or 17th birthday.
It was 16th.
It was
Maybe even 15th.
his birthday going into his freshman year, and that's actually
that was
how.
a minute ago. Then.
Yeah, that's
That was,
actually
like,
how me-
14th or 15th birthday.
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably then. Yeah, because I was a sophomore at the
Yeah.
time. I was going to be a sophomore at the time. It was during summertime.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was like one of the first like real parties I've ever DJ'd. Besides like Digital Domination, but that's like
Yeah.
another thing we could talk about. If anyone remembers that, shouts out Digital
Yeah.
Domination.
That's crazy.
Still kind of sick, sorry.
Yeah, he's still getting over it.
But yeah, I think that would be the first one because that was like a time where I can really remember like having a crowd and like making them dance and making them slow down. And I was like playing for girls. Like I would see a girl that I like and play a
Yeah.
song like a girl like we'll dance to. And like I ended up dating that girl or whatever. So yeah, I would say Simba's first party like
Long ass time.
5-6 years
At
ago
least,
maybe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then after that, like it's just word of mouth. Like, oh, this guy DJs, have him, even though he's kind of weird. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. I think that party, and then like after that, there's just so many like little house parties. Like from my sophomore year, pretty much all the way to senior year was just all house parties, and some of them were super crazy. Some of
Yeah.
them were lame.
Most definitely. They were like there. There has been some lame ones, but it's alright.
Yeah, like I always tell people like for every super lame thing we do, or for every like really fun thing we do, it's like a super good turnout or whatever. There's probably one or two lame ones that led
it
up
happens.
to that.
They're not all bangers, but
Yeah, but like anytime something was like, oh wow, this sucks, I don't want to be here. I was like, this is what you got to do. Like this is part of paying your dues. Like people don't want to do this. Like this is what you got to do. Is you got to pay your dues. Oops, you got to pay your dues.
yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, probably Simba's first party. That's crazy. I hope someone watching this like remembers that. It was like in his
Yeah,
backyard.
That's crazy. If people do, I personally wasn't there. I didn't start going to these things till I was a senior, but it's all right.
It was so long ago. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What was your first party you went to that we were
Oh
DJing
my God, I
at?
knew this was gonna come up. God, let me see. So if I have to think, it probably was. Yeah, honestly, probably was. Oh no, was Noah's Halloween party before Armani's? Like it was like It was like a week before.
Was
huh?
I Sister Luscious?
Yeah, at Noah's party.
Yeah, I was Sister
That
Luscious.
that might have been my first party you guys threw, where the helicopter was flying over.
Man, yeah,
Remember
I
that
remember
one?
that.
I think that was the one. My other one, it was between that and Armani's, but I think that was like
I was dressed up for that one too.
I think
yeah.
that was like a week later, because I think Noah's.
Yeah, it was. It was like it was the next weekend.
Yeah. So, but it was Noah's and then Armani's, but yeah.
And that was like a whatever party. It wasn't even like a super crazy one, huh?
Noah's wasn't, but Armani's was.
Yeah, Armani's was.
That was crazy.
There's videos for that.
Yeah.
We used videos from that party for our visuals. Actually,
That was crazy, but that was my first party, I believe. Attending you guys.
That party was okay.
Yeah.
Like I remember something stand out to me. Like Angelo was there and he was shit faced drunk.
Crazy.
Yeah, the helicopter. There was like a helicopter and like shined its light on the party
Yeah.
in the backyard at
But they
one
weren't
point.
looking for us at all. I don't know.
That was weird. That one was kind of fun. Armani's though was really fun.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy party.
Yeah, I was dressed up as Sister Luscious. Someone lost their dog. I remember.
Armani.
So we can't say that.
Yeah.
Shouts out to him. I remember too. When the cops came, like the party was like wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder people, everybody dancing, blah blah blah, people inside, backyard, everywhere. And cops came, pitch black, dark. Everyone turned the lights off. Everyone hid. And like where I was DJing, I was like facing the front door, and everyone was like hiding on the walls and in the kitchen and shit, because like it was like hidden in the back. And I had to go pee so bad. I was like, I'm not answering the fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh man, where can I go pee? I couldn't go outside because it was packed with people. Couldn't go inside because I like went to the bathroom and there was like girls making out and like a girl peeing and people doing coke and shit. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I like went to the kitchen. I was like, oh man, like I'll find a bottle or something to pee in. And I found a trash can and peed in a trash can.
Damn.
Sorry if you're watching this, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've told a lot of people that
I remember that story. You told me that story. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like a good first party to come to though. That was a fun one.
That's funny.
I remember like some of the songs we were playing that night too, like some songs that we would never play now.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That
That's
you
crazy.
remember that you remembered that was that party.
Yeah, that was. I remember like a lot about that night. That was a crazy night.
What about
Yeah.
what about like a crazier one you've been to like before we were friends? Because we didn't become friends like till the end of stuff senior year, like for reference.
You guys didn't have a New Year's one that year, did you?
That's like a newer thing for us. Like we
Yeah.
didn't do that till after I graduated.
Then yeah, probably not. I don't know. Probably Eduardo's, but we were friends, but we weren't like homies.
The Doll Gang graduation.
Yeah, probably that one.
Dude, that party has a lot of stories too.
Mhm.
That was the
Every
first.
party carries a story. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is really crazy.
That party, that was the first time anyone ever threw a bottle at me because they didn't like my music. That really sucked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was Modelo.
It's fucking Modelo time, foo.
And I saw his dad like hit someone with a chair.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was like the middle of the fields of Madeira during the summertime. It was definitely a movie. Yeah, that is then the funniest thing about that is that was our graduation party, like for our class graduating. So it's for all the homies.
That's crazy. That's wild. That was a fun night.
Yeah, it was, and we became friends pretty much from
After
that night.
after that night, we became boys. The friendship just began.
Pause.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for 545 podcast episode number 2. We opened up a little bit, I guess you could say. We just wanted to let everybody get to know us a little better.
Yeah, and we'll do more like these.
Yeah,
but
we asked a few questions and stuff like that.
Yeah, hopefully the next one we'll have like someone on here, maybe a
Yeah.
little more interesting.
Soon we want to get people on here, so just be ready for that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching it again. If you watched it all the way through, thank you.
Yeah,
That's
thank
dope.
you. Please
Shouts out to you.
Yeah, please give us some feedback too. Message
Yeah.
us. Tell us if we
Do anything. Comment,
Yeah,
like, subscribe, comment everything. Hit us up on Twitter, everything.
Yeah, DM me if you don't like the way my voice sounds. DM me if I say a word a certain way, but let me know.
Fry 'em.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know. I'm curious.
But thank you for all the support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no, we gotta give shout outs.
Shouts out. Who are we gonna shout out? Let's see. Shout out the Pleasure Pack.
Yeah,
shout
we
out
gotta shout out
Turn Right. Shout out Simba. He's working.
Yeah, we gotta shout out Simba. He's working hard on the mixtape in time for the party.
Shout out to everybody on the mixtape.
Yeah, shouts out to Deuce,
JSP.
big shouts out to
Islo.
JSP, Islo. Who else?
Who else?
Clark and Rico.
Yep.
Riley's got some beats on it. Riley's got a remix for Xena coming out soon. It's gonna be really sick. Heard that here first. That's
Shouts
gonna
out.
be really sick. Can't wait for that song.
If we miss anybody, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Shithole Boys.
Yeah, shouts out to SHB. Big shouts
to
out.
them. Shouts out to all the homies. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah, just to anybody who watches, thank you. And if you guys want anybody specific, like in our circle or outside of it, who's obtainable, let us know. Like,
Yep.
either message us, leave a comment,
What
something.
you think? If you want to be on it,
Yeah, if
wanna
you're
be on it,
interested,
hit us up. We're not gonna be like, no, fuck you, get out of our face.
yeah, if you have something to say, hit us up. Let us know. Be open with us.
Well, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah,
Shouts out to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. This is the 545 podcast. And we're signing off. Thank you for watching 545 Podcast, Episode 2. I'm your host, J-Rod.
I'm your co-host, Archangel from the Pleasure Pack. I love you all.
Thanks for watching. We're out of here.
That I be like some bird.